Welcome back. We're going to officially kick off the second hour filled with Me Chew Up. It's an interview session, and let me introduce tonight's guest without further ado. We have an artist you definitely want to add to your playlist. He goes by the name of Brody.
Hi guys, this is Brody. Nice to meet you.
Yeah! Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Okay, so welcome to Radio'n. Is this your first time being on this show? So can you briefly introduce about what kind of musician you are to the listeners, please?
네, 저는 브로디라는 아티스트고요.
Dude, I'm gonna cut you right there. We all know you studied in Berkeley and you know how to speak fluent English, so just go for it in English, man.
Okay, so I kind of do a various genre music,
Yeah.
like folk and blues, rock, R&B, soul. So my genre is kind of like
Alternative, I'd say.
alternative pop
Okay.
music.
What? I mean, I can definitely picture you working on R&B and funk-related stuff, but folk music?
Yeah.
Is it because of the guitar that your dad gave you a long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, dude, let's go back in time. When did you first decide to become a musician?
When I was 15,
Mm-hmm.
so I performed at my school as a
Okay.
band. At the time, like I kind of dreamed like
Mhm.
being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I was not really good at study.
Okay.
So I thought like what kind of things I can do like really great.
So
And that
music
was the
was
music,
kind of
yeah.
like a getaway of
yeah.
yours.
And
Okay.
music is the only thing that I can do
Mhm.
like my best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And when did your dad give you that guitar?
He gave me
Mhm.
when I was 14,
Whoa.
14 to 15.
Interesting. I can tell how much effort you put into playing the guitar is because it only took you a year to go up on stage and perform as a guitarist.
Yeah. But I got a like guitar tutor when I was 12 years old.
What?
So like the first time I played guitar was like 12 years old. Yeah.
Interesting. And what happened after? I mean, you got into
yeah.
Berkeley. How did
Yeah.
that happen?
So my family didn't know that I wanted to go to Berkeley. So I just prepared it by myself,
What?
and I took an audition.
Yeah.
And I attended only one college,
Okay.
and that was the Berkeley.
Okay.
So at that time, I expect like, I'm gonna definitely get into the Berkeley. And then
Okay.
when I took the audition,
Okay.
yeah, the test was fine.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first heard the news that you got accepted to that college?
I
Well,
think like I kind of already know that I can get into the Berkeley.
That's how confident
Yeah,
you were, eh?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. So you studied in Berkeley for several years, and then you all of a sudden decided to come back to Korea. Was that because of COVID?
Yeah, because of the COVID.
Okay. And what did you do when you first came back to Korea?
So-
Yeah.
When I came back into Korea, I started producing,
Mm-hmm.
and I worked with the artist named Trade L.
What? He's one of the most huge rappers
Yeah.
in South Korea right now. Okay. And not just Trade L, but you also produce for PH1,
Yeah.
Loco,
Uh-huh.
and even Suran, right? How did that come to life?
So Trade L worked with the Loco
Yeah.
and Suran. So I kind of I kind of like get into the music with the Suran and Loco through the
Okay.
Trade L.
Okay.
And for the PH1, Trade L and PH1 were the same label
Okay.
at that time. So I took a message to PH1. I want to work with you. And then I sent
Okay.
him like several demos,
Okay.
and he kind of liked it.
Okay, so you got hooked up by this guy to this another guy who knew this another person, and then that's how you finally got to work with all these amazing figures, eh? And you used to go by a different name. You are, right?
Right.
Okay, so where'd you get that stage name?
So
Yeah.
the name of the Yuol
Uh-huh.
is, my Korean name is Wonjun,
Okay.
and Jun is Yuol in Korean.
That's why. Okay.
That's how my name was made. Yeah.
Okay. And why did you all just suddenly like decided to become a totally different figure?
Cause
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like rebrand my everything
Okay.
from the Yuol.
Okay.
So also Yuol is kind of hard to pronounce in like other countries.
It is kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I changed my stage name.
Okay, but why Brody though? Where'd you get this name?
So I used the Google naming program, and I put the artists like I admire, like John Mayer, Post Malone, Dominic Fike, and Ed Sheeran, and like they're kind of like name mixed up, and then the final the name was the Brody. And it kind of like sounds familiar to everyone, like because every people can call me like, hey bro, hey yo bro. So that's the reason why I chose my name Brody.
Interesting. Yeah. So for the ones who's not familiar with that website, there's this website, several websites actually, called a stage name generator or your nickname generator. If you type in a couple of keywords into that thing, it gives you like a list of names you should be going with. Anyway, the thing is, I'm glad you mentioned John Mayer. I actually had an opportunity to go through an interview you did with a media. I forgot what the name was, and you said something about you wanting to live a life like John Mayer, and that's the only reason why you got into Berkeley in the first place. So what's your end game as a musician? Where do you see yourself in, well, let's not go too far, in the next 5 years?
I want to see my like end games.
No, not the end game. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years?
Yeah.
At the Billboard stage?
Okay. That's also another things that you mentioned in that interview, yeah?
Something like Coachella.
Big festival. That's probably doable, I'd say. Anyway, thank you so much. And is there any Korean artists that you want to work with?
Recently, I listened to the Jennie's new album, and I really liked how the producing sounds and the videos, and I kind of feel like how much effort that she puts on the album. So nowadays I want to work with Jennie like as a like producer or like as a songwriter. Yeah.
Okay, that changed real fast because according to that interview you mentioned about G-Dragon.
Yeah.
Well, did that goal of yours change?
Yeah.
Now? Okay. Anyway, so I have this next question. So how is it different from being you are to who you are right now, Brody?
So I think like I kind of know like about myself as a artist Brody, but when I was Yuol, I kind of more think about other artists and how they thought about the music. But for now, I kind of more get into what I like and what I don't like. So that's the difference between like Yuol and Brody.
Okay, thank you. All right, and you have a show coming up real soon, right? On Friday, March 21st. That's this week, right?
Oh, next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay, at a venue called Mushinsa Garage. Can you tell us more about it? What is this show about? Is it your solo concert?
No. So I'm gonna be an opening artist for the show.
Wow, that's great, man.
And there are 3 more artists at the show.
Who's on the list? Yeah.
So on the list, Jenna Sol and PRVT.
That I don't know. Yeah.
And
many more.
And Soul Child, SL Child.
What?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm very excited about the show because this is my first time show ever as a singer.
Really?
Yeah.
You never performed on stage?
Yeah, before.
I mean, except for when you were 15.
Yeah,
of course.
I performed at the Berkeley as a guitarist.
Yeah.
But like as a singer, this is my first time show.
Wow. Are you not nervous at all, sir?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, interesting. So how many songs are you going to be singing on that show?
So I'm going to play 6 songs.
What?
Including the Why, my debut single. And the other songs are not released yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, since you just mentioned, let's start talking about this, your debut single, Why. How about that? So tell us about what this song is about.
It's the song about the love. And I kind of try to express like breakup between the relationship. And like most of the people think breakup is kind of sad feeling and kind of like not really good feels. So but I wanted to say it's kind of more. I can get a freedom from the breakup. Yeah.
I mean, I also thought it was really interesting while I was listening to the track is because just like what he said, many people when they talk about breakup, especially through the song, they tend to focus really on the sad emotionals only. But the message he was trying to convey through this song is very simple and straightforward. Why do I even have to miss you, right?
Yeah.
And I thought it was really interesting. And how did you get to work with this person, Jenna Sol? Who is this person, first off?
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's one of our artists in my label.
Okay.
And I met her last year as a producer at the first time.
Interesting.
And I thought like she has a really great vocal tone. So when I made the track Y, the person I imagined as a featuring artist was Jenna Sol. So Jenna and I was eating dakgalbi. And I played the demo of the Y.
Okay.
And I asked her like, we should do this song together. And she said like, okay.
Okay.
In like 5 seconds. Yeah. And that's how we worked.
Interesting. So, is there anything in particular you focused on the most while making this song?
So I kind of really make the song really the fat sounds with a minimal like small tracks. So I layered a lot of guitars and a lot of like kind of funny sounds like with the vocals. And I wanted to people enjoy the music really like this is kind of chill vibe, but it makes like me people more kind of more can vibing the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I thought was really interesting with this song is because first off, I would like to say thank you to you for keeping the mid-range intact in terms of the guitar sound. Whenever I hear a song, especially from nowadays, they tend to carve off all these low ends that sounds like thin branch, but his song, I mean, I could definitely hear the song, the instrument, what we call a guitar. And the guitar play was awesome too. Like you played that yourself, right?
Oh, the intro guitar was played by my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
But directed by you though.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What about recording wise? Was there anything in particular you focused on or paid most attention to?
So I paid the most attention to the chorus part with the like there's some repeating line at the chorus, and I wanted to make the song really easy, like easy melodies. So I think that part was the most like my pay attention part.
And here comes the second thing that I thought was really interesting from his song was the fact that your voice really goes well along with autotune. I don't know if you know that, but it sounds so natural. Like, were you always a fan of autotune?
So
yeah, were you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been using that thing for?
So like when I recorded my voice, I started with the autotune.
Okay. Interesting. But isn't it really hard to make it sound so natural though?
I just like kind of like studied like how the like Justin Bieber engineer mixing with the autotune.
Interesting. Okay, thank you so much. Well, now I would like to take some time to ask you more about the Easter eggs you probably would have added to your track as a producer. Is there any special, like the kind of minimal details that only you know of in the song?
There are 2 details in my song.
Okay.
So the first one is there is a signature sound like, at the intro, and the signature artist, the sounds artist featured my album too.
Okay.
And there's kind of like something, some kind of Easter thing. And
secondly,
secondly,
maybe like a drum fill-in that no one can hear, but only you can hear, something like that.
There's a kind of bell ringing sound in the song, and that's kind of like I tried to show like my like kind of imagine of my ex-girlfriend like
Okay.
took off the phone call.
Okay. I get the point. All right, thank you so much. And now onto the music video. What kind of story did you want to convey through this?
So through the music video, I kind of wanted to show like more vibe, not the story.
Oh, okay.
Cause everyone has like their different like own love stories.
Right.
So I didn't want to like put the stories in this music video.
Okay.
Because maybe everyone can imagine their own story through the music video.
Okay.
And I put a deer in the music video.
All right.
Like
deer.
yeah, the real deer.
Okay.
Between the Jenna part.
Okay.
Like Jenna and my part.
Oh.
And
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I did that, but I just kind of want to put some animal in the music video, and that's the kind of point.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. It might be a great idea if you guys leave a music video on while we have a listen to this song right away. You're going to be performing this one for us, yes? All right. Can't wait to hear. I'm going to let you take some time to prepare. You can drink water, do the vocal warm-up or whatever. Take as long as you want. All right, guys. Time to listen to his live performance. And you guys know what to do, right? Make sure to pay attention to his performance and let us know what you think about it. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
All right. We have Why by Brody live in the studio. Enjoy.
What's good, Brody?
I just wanna break out and swimming outside, cause I'm feeling like I'm drowning now. Cause you're the reason why I'm falling every time I call, but you made me no-brainer now. How do we get this far? I don't know what for. Sinking in my liver somewhere. I don't need no doctor or favor, so why don't you look for another? 7 days a week, got nothing changed my life. No more syndrome, feel like I'm numb. Deep down in my heart, no need to wonder. I just want true love, not you. I'm so worn out, stop being pretentious. Just want true love, not you. Now I'm so worn out, sorry, I've got to go. I said why I said why I said why
It ain't the same now, I wanted you close. Feeling it fade out and you let me know. Come on deep down, you know how this go. We've been doing this for 6 counts, 10 more to go. And I know you see the way I do you right, but you always turn away and say goodbye. I'ma say this again for the ones in the back, but think I'm finally done with that. Would've been the one if you knew what you wanted. Running out of time, you still be frontin'. Soon I'll be gone and you'll just wonder.
I just want true love, not you. I'm so worn out, stop being pretentious. Just want true love, not you. Now I'm so worn out, sorry, I've got to go. I said why I said why I said why
Yoo-hoo! That was Why by Brody. And dude, give me a fist bump. Yeah, that was 10 out of 10, man. I mean, a lot of people enjoy the live performance as well. Well, one thing that I really want to mention about your song, especially this song, is not all musicians can manage to make a song sound interesting with using just one note. You know what I mean? Especially during the chorus line. The part that you went something like da, 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 da. That part, if I were to sing that part, I'm going to end up singing it really boring. But you have the magic of transforming that boring notes into something special. So is there a key to doing something like that?
So
Yeah. Oh, you got to get closer to the microphone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the point was to like making the sound design, the putting the reverbs and the, like, some delays.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's all.
So special effect is what it takes to make it sound interesting, hey?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All All right, so we have a lot of comments related to your live performance. You want to read any comments on YouTube Live chat, sir?
My head didn't stop moving along for a second when he was performing. Thank you.
And I'm gonna let you read like 3 more.
We love a vibe.
And this one maybe from Bronte, if you scroll it down, about the guitar thing. Yeah. Loving that guitar too from Bronte. And maybe one more
from the bar.
Yeah.
Man, people should take notes on how you made a song with such cool vibe. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. I really enjoy that performance, man. Now, let us move on to the next part, shall we? This time we have word card interview, and what you have to do is real simple. Just finish the sentences, right? All right. So let's get to the first one. The most recent photo I took was this. What is it, sir?
오징어 불고기.
What?
The squid.
Squid bulgogi.
Yeah, squid bulgogi.
Okay. We're going to come back to that later. The second one is my go-to stress relief method is this.
So, workout. 운동.
Okay. All right, sir. We're going to come back to that later. And third one is if I could have a superpower, I'd want this. What is it?
I want to have a teleport.
What? All right, let's talk about it later. I felt grateful for choosing music when I was doing this. Let's go.
So when I listen to my music.
Okay. Oh, when you listen to your music. Okay. Moving on to the next one. When making music, I often think about this. What is it?
I'm really I think about I'm really hard worker.
Okay. Thank you. And the next one, a movie, book, or drama I recently watched and would recommend is this piece. What is it?
Hitman 2.
Hitman 2?
Yeah.
Isn't that the movie from way back?
Oh, the movie was I watched it.
It's about these
2 months
bald
ago.
guys, right?
Shooting
guns at everyone?
Yeah, kind of. And it's Korean movie.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's Korean movie.
I didn't know they had a Korean version of Hitman, but we're going to come back to this later. Next one. An artist I'd love to collaborate with.
Jenny.
Yet you are about to recommend the song from G-Dragon, hey? All right, so the next one is I hope people feel this when they listen to my songs. What is it? Oh, I hope you guys get to be immersed into my music.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's go back to the first one. The most recent picture I took was the picture of 오징어 불고기, squid bulgogi. And when did you take that picture, sir?
So I took this picture 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah?
And I went to the restaurant with my manager.
Huh?
And it looks kind of really delicious.
That's why.
So I took the picture of the 오징어 불고기.
You know what? Here's a question for you. I mean, do you often take pictures of food?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah, I don't.
Then why was this thing so special?
Because this is my first time getting into that restaurant.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but it was the last time having dinner with my manager.
Okay.
Because he's leaving tomorrow.
That's why. Okay. To recall the moment in the future, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you might as well just take a picture with your manager. Why don't you take a picture with the food?
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right, now moving on to the next one. My go-to stress relief method is working out at the gym. Yes?
Yep.
I mean, how many times do you work out a week?
So I go to 4 times every week. At least 4 times.
How?
4 days.
How?
So actually, I got a personal training, PT.
Is your record label forcing you to get it or what?
No, but I have kind of a small goal. I really wanted to have a 6-pack.
Wow. All right. So do you never get tired of working out though?
It's really tired, but it makes me more energetic, I think.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. Now, moving on to the next one. If I could have a superpower, I want the ability to teleport from point A to point B. Okay, so why do you want that ability?
Because I'm kind of late person every time.
Don't you have a manager of your own though?
Oh yeah, but if I have to teleport,
Yeah.
I can go everywhere like at the on time.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, let's say you have the ability to teleport to somewhere. Where do you want to go right now?
I want to go to LA
Why?
because I went to high school in LA
Really?
and at the time like the weather was perfect and the vibe is really great. So I want to.
I can definitely relate to that. That reminds me of the last time I was in LA, and it's such a peaceful place there, right?
Food is great.
Yeah, very. All right, now moving on to the next one. I felt grateful for choosing music when I did this. What did you say you did? First?
So when I listen to my music,
yeah, when you're listening to your music.
Yeah.
I mean, how many songs do you have that are not out yet?
I think I can count it. More like at least more than 100 songs, like including the tracks.
Wow.
Cause I go to studio every day
Yeah.
and I make a like not for now, but last year I tried to make every day like every songs every day.
Songs on a daily
Yeah,
basis, like you
yeah.
complete a song from the scratch
Yeah, like one day one
in a
beat.
day.
Yeah, like one day one
What?
track.
Okay, so just the instrumental.
Yeah, just instrumental.
Okay, so what's gonna be your next single or album about, if I may ask you this question?
So it's about my like high school memories,
Okay.
and I cannot tell everything,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a featuring artist.
Dude, maybe the genre.
Genre is it's a pop. And
Okay.
it's kind of chill
Okay,
vibe.
we're gonna look forward to that. Thank you. All right, so next one. When making music, I often think that I'm a hard-working person. You said. So, do you feel proud about yourself?
Yeah, kind of.
So you have this some sort of narcissistic side of yours.
Maybe.
In a good way, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, it's a weapon, I'd say, to most of the musicians. If they lack self-esteem, they won't be able to continue on their career as a musician. So, yeah, that's a great thing, man. All right, now, moving on to the next one. Let's talk about this Hitman. Up until now, I thought it was a movie about a bunch of bald people shooting at each other, but apparently they have a Korean version of this movie, hey? So what is it about?
So it's a comedy movie, and my friend was one of the actor in the movie. Oh,
yeah.
my friend was one of the actor in the movie.
Really?
So I got invited from him.
Oh, so the premiere
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the name called Lee Kyung-hyung.
Okay.
Lee Kyung. So I went to the gym with him together.
Where did you guys first meet?
First meet.
At the gym, yeah?
Yeah, at the gym. So the trainer was the same.
Wait, so was the trainer who first introduced you to each other?
Oh, my friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, interesting. All right, thank you so much. I'll definitely check it out. Next one. As an artist, I'd love to collaborate with Jenny, you said. What happened to G-Dragon, though?
So my mind changed easily.
So what kind of song would you like to work on if you get the chance to work with Jenny?
I kind of want to work like with just one guitar track
Mhm.
with the Jenny,
Mhm.
and the song called Twin in
Mhm.
Jenny's album.
Mhm.
I really liked it, and like, every song was great.
Mhm.
And I felt like she can do every like kind of genre.
Mhm.
So I wanna like produce with some guitar sounds and some like kind of groovy drums.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a minimal R&B track with just the drum and the guitar,
Yeah.
along with you two duetting with
Yeah.
each other. All right, thank you. All right, now we are gonna listen to a song, and I thought he was gonna recommend a song by Jenny, but this time we're gonna listen to a track by G-Dragon with a song called "Take Me." Why did you recommend this song, sir?
So I waited G-Dragon's album really like for a long time.
It was amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I liked every songs, but the take me the vibe was kind of matched with the radio. So that's the reason I choose the song.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, now why not have a listen to it? Shall we? We have a song by G-Dragon with "Take Me." Everyone, enjoy. Welcome back. We just heard G-Dragon with "Take Me." Well, I got an additional question to you, sir. If you were to recommend a song by Jenny, what would it be?
It would be the title song, Like Jenny.
Okay, thank you so much. Everyone, make sure to have a listen to that song as well. All right, so from now on, we're going to be going through the questions from your fans or from our regular listeners, and this one caught my eye. It comes from B, and it says, random question. How does a normal day in his life look like? Does he prefer working on music during day or evening? So when do you usually work on music, sir?
Every time is different. Like so I work really random time, but usually I work at the nighttime. I prefer nighttime.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. So what does your normal day look like? First off, when do you wake up?
I wake up random time, but
But just in general.
but in general, 11 a.m.
Okay, that's pretty early.
11
Yeah.
a.m.
Okay, thank you so much. And you eat your, lunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call it, by, and then head over to studio, work on music, and you hit the gym to work out, and then work on music until you finish it, and then come back to your home. That's your normal day, right?
Yeah, that's my normal routine.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, on to this next message. It comes from Teho. It says, Dear Brody, congratulations on your debut. I came across the Why music video, and I was really moved by the song and its message. Your voice carries so much emotion, and the collaboration with Jenna Saul was beautiful. I can already tell that your music will touch many people's hearts. I'm also excited to see how you will grow as both a singer and a producer. Your journey seems really special, especially since your dad played a role in inspiring you to pursue your music, and I look forward to hearing more of your work in the future. Wishing you all the best in your career. I'll be cheering you on. From Teho. And I got 2 questions. If you had to describe your music style in one color, what would it be?
I think it'll be white,
White?
because
Okay.
we can put any color in the white, and it turns to any color. Like
Okay.
So.
All right, thank you. And the second question from Teo is, if you could give an advice to your younger self before starting your musical journey, what would it be?
Just do whatever you want,
Yeah.
and don't give up.
Okay, that's a wise advice for yourself. Thank you so much. All right, now moving on to the next one. It comes from Aura_Cosmic, and it says, you even have a bit of GD vibe to you. What's your aesthetics plus what's the one thing you'd love to hear from your fans in the future? All right, I guess we're going to stick to the second one. I mean, you do kind of have the G-Dragon-ish vibe to yourself. You knew that?
Oh, yeah. Like when I was young, I kind of like hear my friends like kind of like looks like little similar with him.
Okay. Yeah. And do you like that?
I like that.
Okay,
yeah, I really
thank you so much. I was a little worried because a lot of musicians, they don't really are fond of being called by reminding of other artists, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah. And now moving on to, I forgot to cover this. What's the one thing you'd love to hear from your fans in the future?
Your music changed my life.
Oh, okay. I think you're going to be hearing that real soon. And the next one coming in from Serenity10, and it says, your songs are so captivating. It's such a shame that only a few of your songs have been released. I want to hear more of your music. If you had to turn this atmosphere into a song, how would you create it? This is a great question, by the way. Let's say you're going to get down to working on music right now. What kind of music you want to create?
I want to create jazz.
Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because jazz is kind of like some jamming kind of.
Alright.
So if I like create the music right now, I think I'm gonna jam.
Okay.
Yeah. So jazz and blues.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of feel like jazz, you kind of came up with that randomly. How about we delve a little bit deeper into this topic?
Oh.
So let's say you're working on a music to talk about this whole situation. You being in the studio with me along with the staff members from your record label. What kind of thing would you be writing about? Well, it's a little tricky, eh? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make some kind of disco sounds.
Interesting.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I already know your voice, because I listened to your music before,
Okay.
and I kind of want to challenge like new kind of
Okay.
stuff, because your voice can I feel like your voice can cover
Naturally well, yeah.
every like
Yeah.
genres. So I think I would like to create disco
Yeah.
music.
All right, thank you so much. Interesting answer it is. Now, moving on to the next one. It comes from Red Waves. It says, did you used to be a producer? I think it was a great decision for you to transition into being a singer. You're way too good looking to be only be a producer. What I'm curious about is, do you have any routines before creating a song?
So my routine, I turn on the YouTube
To do what?
to watch some shorts
What?
first, so I can like storming. I can do the brainstorming.
You brainstorm before working on music, going through the shorts video on YouTube
yeah,
related to random topics?
yeah, related to random topics, and then I watch like some music videos so I can feel the vibes,
Okay.
and I pick up my guitar
Okay.
and play anything with the drum groups.
How long do you spend watching those short videos?
Not really long,
Really?
to be honest.
You
Like,
sure?
Yeah, let's just
Because I've seen a lot of musicians spending hours looking at shorts
Oh,
videos in
yeah.
the studio. Like,
just like 5 minutes.
okay,
Yeah, 5 to
okay,
10
okay.
minutes.
Interesting. So, is there any other ritual that you throw before working on music?
Um,
I'm talking about the mindset
yeah,
here.
mindset. So
Yeah. Or are you the type of person who just get down to work without a solid plan, or do you kind of draw the blueprint first before working on a song?
so for the mindsets,
Mhm.
like I want to just like for the other artists,
Mhm.
like I want to make the best music that I
Mhm.
can produce for him or her.
Mhm.
And for my music, I just want to like challenge like new things. And I kind of prepare some like tempo
Mhm.
and the groups like
Mhm.
what I want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the how I prepare like
So you picture that in
Yeah.
your brain first.
yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, moving on to the next one. It comes from Whimsical Cat. It says, if you could live as someone else for just 1 hour, who would you choose to be?
1 hour.
Just 1 hour.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, where'd that come from? Why?
It's kind of my random thoughts, but he lives in LA
Okay.
and I want to go to LA right now.
So you want to be Justin Bieber not because of his musicality, but because of his lifestyle, hey?
Yeah. And,
Okay.
I want to like listen to his music
Yeah.
like in his computer.
Let's try to expand that a
Yeah.
little bit. So, in the next 10 years, what kind of house do you want to live in?
I want to live in Hangang River View.
Okay, right next to Han River. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are expensive, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
do you want a studio in your own place, or you're the type of person who have to have separate space for studio and one for living?
I want to have a studio in my house.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can save more time.
Okay. Can you still focus on the work though?
Yeah, because like when I was in college,
Mhm.
I used to work in my home studio.
Okay.
So the kind of things more like feel cozy and more,
Okay, interesting answer. And wow, what a random question coming in from Adrian. This kind of no, I'm not gonna read it, man. Right. Anyway, maybe it's so this one about a gym coming in from Russell Lee Moore says, my gym has a fantastic bar. I wonder why I haven't lifted weights in months. So what kind of gym do you go to? Seems like a lot of celebrities go there as well. To mingle with each other, I assume?
no, not that much. But
Not that many?
yeah, the
Alright.
only celebrity I know is Lee Kyung-hyun in there.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of just normal gym.
All right. Thank you so much. Anyway, it's almost time to wrap up the show. And we basically covered all the questions from your fans. So I guess I'm going to leave it all up to you to speak more about yourself. Please, can you take some time to promote about yourself?
All right.
Yeah.
So, hi guys. My IG ID is Brody, Brody, OTW.
Can I catch you right there? What does OTW stands for? I was curious about that actually.
So it means on the way.
On the way. Okay.
Brody on the way.
Oh, that's such a hip name right there. Okay.
And my please go to listen to my song Why.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for watching the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for like my music.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for the great comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much. What kind of music can we expect from you in the future? Like at least when? Is it going to happen anytime soon?
So it's gonna happen in this month.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Within the next month. All right, cool.
Yeah, this month.
Okay. So how many more days from now on? Is that still
So-
confidential?
Maybe. So now today is March 13th.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be released before April 1st.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot
Thank
tell
you
the-
so much for the heads up. Now, guys, make sure to mark your calendars and please go follow this talented producer, singer-songwriter, stage performer, Brody through his Instagram. What other platforms you have, by the way?
So I have a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel?
TikTok.
Okay. What's the name of the channel?
It's the same. Brody OTW.
Brody OTW. And what about TikTok?
TikTok is the same too. Brody OTW.
So just 3 for now.
Yeah, 3 for now.
All right, guys, make sure to follow every single one of his social medias to keep yourself updated with the latest news from him. And with that, it's almost time to wrap up tonight's show. And last song we have, well, we're going to listen to this song, of course. It's his debut single, Why, featuring Jenna Sol by Brody. This has been your host, Samuel Sol, along with Brody. Hope you guys had fun, and we're going to say goodbye together. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, goodbye.
Goodbye.